Welcome, puck people, to another exciting game of NHL 94. This, of course, the 25-26 mod. I'm playing today as the Detroit Red Wings, my Detroit Red Wings, taking on the two-time defending Stanley Cup champions, the Florida Panthers. Here's Emmett Finney with the puck now. Ooh, he gets drilled there. Is that Reinhart came back to make the hit? Look out, nice stop there. John Gibson in net for DET. Larkin finds the break it to Larkin, no. Picked off, nice back check there. Look out, Emmett Finney, giveaway, the Cat makes them pay. 1-0 Detroit. The fans here at Little Caesars Arena on their feet. They're juking, they're dancing, they're eating their pizza. Compliments of the promotion staff here at LCA. Wings with it again. Here's Lucas Raymond. The Red Wings' Swedish sensation. One of Yzerman's home run draft picks. About, 5 years removed now? He and Seider. Very good draft picks. Edmondson, another one for the Wings. Another good draft pick. Really blossoming into quite a defenseman. For those of you that don't know, Edmondson, of course, as I'm recording this, is currently injured for the Wings just prior to the Olympic break. But by the metrics, he and Seider, as a defensive pairing, have been amongst the elite of the entire NHL in the 25-26 season. So exciting times there for the Detroit Red Wings. If this is the first time you're checking in with my channel, welcome. Oh, that one hit the post. Welcome. Like and subscribe, and love hockey. Feel free to comment on the videos and let me know where you're from, what team you like, who your favorite players are. Always happy to talk some hockey, and who you're hoping your team maybe picks up at the deadline for a playoff push. I know I've got my my hopes for the Red Wings. Here's Larkin. Larkin loses the puck. Nice job defensively there by the Panthers. Larkin has it again. Larkin! Ooh, came in unhindered, but ran into a bit of a wall. Nice hit there by Big Simon Edmondson. Edmondson with it. Passes ahead to Big Mo Seider. Seider! No, oh, come on. Whoa, give me a break. What, Mo ain't got his reverse check there? I've never seen Seider be hit like that. Gotta love Mo Seider. Here comes DeBrincat, the Cat. Oh, he put on some fancy moves, dropped the shoulder, but Sergei Bobrovsky makes the save. Seider, probably my favorite Red Wing since he's come into the league. I'm a little partial because I did put a bet on him to win the Calder Trophy in his rookie year, and Big Mo delivered and won me $600, so I've always been a fan of Mo Seider. Remember, folks, just gamble within your means. I gotta throw that out there. Don't want anyone taking my bad advice. 1-0 Detroit, 4:23 go here in the first period. Emmett Finney. Finney with it. Finney curl. Nope. Whoa, he got hit. I think Panthers are not taking this lightly. They're laying on the body. And there goes Finney again. Finney, he's a scrappy little dude. Finney got hit, tried to find someone streaking to the side of the net, but couldn't. Larkin puts a hit on. A little separation there. There goes Big Simon Edmondson. He's got some wheels, baby. Tried to find a friend through, but had to feather it through several skaters for the Panthers and wasn't able to do so. Big hit there. Again, it's Edmondson. He's all over the ice. Here comes DeBrincat. The Cat. Found a friend. It was Finney, but not a whole lot of zip on that. Bobrovsky makes the save and will hold for the face-off. Detroit's going to throw out that checking line. Comfer, Kopp, JVR. All veterans on this line. Big hit there. Nice. Errant pass. Not what you want to see when you're trying to skate up the wing for a scoring chance. Run over. Here come the Wings. Comfer slowed down a bit. Looking for the late man save. We got a penalty, I think, on Detroit. Yes, Bobrovsky goes off for the extra man. Save. And I believe it's going to be for goaltender interference, maybe. A cross-check. James Van Riemsdyk, number 21 for Detroit's going to sit. Panthers 2 with the power play. 1:26 to go here in the first period. Detroit wins the faceoff. Larkin with it. Larkin loses the puck, though. Gibson came up with it. Here is Ben Chiarot. Pronunciation of his name is always flummoxed me. Ben Chirot. Let's call him Benji. Benji. Look out. He's overskated the puck there. Picked off. Not what you want to do there. Nice job, though. Here come the Wings. Finney. Oh, Finney gets plastered again. That boy's taking a beating. Oh, look out there. Sam Reinhart gets put down to the ice. Larkin just out of his reach as the period comes to an end. 1-0 Detroit on the Alex DeBrincat tally. The Cats didn't have a whole lot of offense there. We'll see if they can get a little something more mustard in the second period as the teams switch sides. Period of the long change, as they call it in hockey. Big Mo Sider. Mo Sider says, you know what? I'm going to motor this one down myself. To the point. Oh, Edvinsson. Emmett Finney on the rebound. Nice chance there for Detroit. Tell you what, it's a luxury to have defensive pairing like Sider and Edvinsson. Nice job there by the Panthers to hold on for a moment. Is that Barkov? And they finally lose the puck. Here comes Finney. Finney over to DeBrincat, hit the post. Little iron song there. Oh, Larkin picked it up and Finney finishes it off. It's 2-0 Red Wings. The Panthers are going to lament that one. The post bailed out Bravosky on the first one. No such luck on the second one. They mishandled the puck. And, we haven't seen a whole lot of this second line of Detroit. They're just about as potent as Detroit's top line. The coach is going to keep them out there. Casper centering a line of Lucas Raymond and future Hall of Famer Patrick Kane, who just recently, at the time of recording, just the other day, became the all-time leader in points by an American-born player, and may even catch Brett Hall this year, so the qualifier of American-born will only be necessary perhaps for a few short months. Brett Hall, of course, born Canadian, but moved to the United States, played on Team USA in the Olympics, but not U.S. born, so that's the distinction there. Of course, Kane breaking that record of another guy who came to the Wings late in his career, Mike Modano. Of course, played the majority of his career with the North Star / Dallas Stars franchise. But a Michigan native, actually from Westland. And there is a rink in Westland named after Mike Modano. My cousin, affectionately known as BMO, lived right across the street from that arena, so I was familiar with it as a child. Penalty tripping to Florida's Alexander Barkov. Barkov, in my opinion, one of the best two-way forwards in the game today. For me, he's like Florida's Henrik Zetterberg. He's what Zetterberg was to the Wings when they won the Cup back in 08 and then went back to the finals in 09. A lot of respect for Alexander Barkov. Big fan of his. Another guy that reminds me of the two of them, Anze Kopitar, who, after 20 NHL seasons with the Los Angeles Kings, will be retiring at the end of this season. I'll miss Kopitar. You don't get a lot of guys like Kopitar. Here's DeBrincat. He loses the puck. DeBrincat with it. Tried to sneak one in, but Bobrovsky said no, sir. And this one thrown down the ice. Sider picks it up. Sider tried to feed his man ahead, but no. Nice job there by the Panthers to take that one away. Big check there. Emmett Finney quickly ahead. Here comes DeBrincat. He held on to it, but yeah, he got stymied there. DeBrincat with it now. DeBrincat. Oh, he tried to hit Larkin, but got turned around a bit. 4.5 to go in the period. Chirot to Finney. Finney. Says, I'll just go around the net. Finney. Chirot. Save. Looked like it might trickle through for a moment. Bobrovsky made the save. He's been solid today. Hasn't let in a swifty. Here's DeBrincat again. The Cat puts on the brakes. To Larkin's save. I'll tell you what, in the history of Red Wings hockey, one of the bigger swindles of a trade was that trade for Alex DeBrincat a few seasons back. And it was an example of selling high on a guy. Dominique Kubalik went in that trade. Remember, he had also played for the Blackhawks. Had scored like 20 goals that season for the Wings. But I think he's been hampered by injury problems ever since. Just has not duplicated that effort. Senators also did pick up defensive prospect Dominic Sabrogno in that deal, but he is yet to become a regular fixture in Ottawa's lineup, and DeBrincat is a superstar, so Wings definitely won that trade. Casper and Red Wings looking to connect on that 3-0 goal, but Bobrovsky denies them with 2:06 to go here in the second period. Florida just struggling to get much offense going. There's one, save, rebound! Checking line, trying to get in on the fun here. Here they come. Beautiful pass in front. JVR nearly potted one. Andrew Kopp save. Yeah, this checking line for Detroit, they got more than a little bit of talent in them. There's JVR in the slot, but he couldn't pull the trigger. Big slapper save. Try the spring pass there. It's up on ahead. Wings with it, but tied up at center ice. And they're going to try to fade back here. Readjust. Now they come in. Oh, big hit. Nicely done. Bobrovsky will hold on. Just 29 seconds to go. Face-off will be to his right. Second period coming to an end. It's DeBrincat. He has possibly been Detroit's most dangerous player today. Here he comes again. DeBrincat. Nice little spin. Dying seconds. Oh, tried to drop it to the point. Gibson had to make a save there. That one would have counted had it gone in. So 2-0 Detroit after 2. Again, this is a 25-26 mod of NHL 94, meaning it has all of the current rosters, which is pretty sweet. Leap pass to DeBrincat. DeBrincat. Oh, he looked to make that. Dipped the shoulder, wanted to make the move, but couldn't. But we have a penalty. Roughing on Seth Jones. Seth Jones is going to sit. Jones, of course, was a draft pick of the Nashville Predators. Then early on his career, traded to the Columbus Blue Jackets for Ryan Johansson. And then went to the Blackhawks, and now here in Florida. He's a Stanley Cup champion. It's actually a pretty significant piece to that Panthers championship run last spring. And the Wings on the power play, but it's Florida who's threatening. Look out, here comes DeBrincat. The cat! The cat! Oh, he just ran it straight into Bobrovsky. Not what he wanted to do. Wanted to pull that puck back. Just feel like if Detroit gets that 3-0 lead, this thing's over. Missed the pass there. Larkin will give chase. Larkin around the net. Larkin says 94 special. No! On the back check. Panther said there will be no 94 special today. These two teams got a little chippiness in them. 7:56 to go in the third. Can the Panthers break the shutout bid here by Gibson? Save there. Rebound none to be had. Here come the Wings again. It's Axel Sandin Pelika. Save! The young Swedish defender. Oh, Lucas Raymond got a little tied up there. Big hit there. It's Sandin Pelika again. I think I said Pelika the first time. Big hit there. No, he stayed on his feet, though. Here comes Raymond. Raymond found a friend. Save, rebound, no one there. Just body skidding across the ice. That'll be offside. 6:32 to play. Here in the third period, Panthers need to get one to make it interesting. Got to avoid going down 3-0 here. Errant pass picked off by this defending Stanley Cup champions. Nice boot. Look out. Leap pass. Oh, just missed that one. And around the net, Wings have it. Looking to make a play. He just holds on to it himself. Oh, nice job there. To just a shot there, save. Wings kind of cleaning up a broken play there. Big check there. That'll be icing if the nope, Bobrovsky has to play it. He does. Tries a long pass, and now that should... Nope! And now Gibson has to play it. Comfort ahead. Tried to deliver the pass back. This line needs to change. Behind the net it goes. Look out! Oh, look out! They give away and they score. Brad Marchand, the super pest that he is, forces a turnover. He makes Detroit pay. And it's a 2-1 hockey game, folks. We got ourselves a finish with 4:09 to go here. The Wings get that top line back out. Here's DeBrincat. DeBrincat says, get out of my way. I'll do it myself. DeBrincat goes around the net. Looking for that 9-4 special. No, he gets checked too. The Panthers have they're putting out the memo. There is no 94 special to be had tonight. There's DeBrincat. DeBrincat says, yeah, well, I'm going to try one more time. 94 special. He pays dearly. He pays dearly on that one. Emmett Finney. He almost snuck one in. Bobrovsky had to be sharp. DeBrincat scores! Backhander off a giveaway. Alex DeBrincat makes him pay. Boy, oh boy, what guts to get up off the ice after 2 failed attempts at the snarky NHL 94 special to make it 3-1 Detroit. Look out, giveaway! Brad Marchand causing that one. No stranger to causing havoc is Marchand, and no stranger to the Wings. Many years in Boston. Here is Sandin Pellikka. He's knocked off the puck. Here come the Panthers. They got numbers. Oh, what a job there by Sherrod on the back check. Here comes Marco Kasper. Kasper gets hit and cross-check. No call. Some dirty hockey going on out there by the Panthers right now. They're desperate to get back within one. Marchand again. Marchand save Gibson. Here comes Kasper. Marco Kasper. The sophomore centerman goes offside. And 1:36 to play. Will the Panthers pull the goaltender? They get puck possession here. I believe they will. They win the faceoff. Barkov hit. There's Larkin with it. Now Larkin dips by 1. Gets by 2. Now he's in deep. Larkin behind the net. Larkin put it out front. Tried to deflect it off of anything he could hit. Didn't go in the net though. 50 seconds to go. Is the goaltender pulled? I believe he probably is. Yes. Goaltender out for the Cats. 40 seconds to play. Wings up 2. Panthers need a pair to force overtime. Trying to get this one out. Here comes DeBrincat. The Cat scores! Toss your hats. It's a hat trick for the Cat. Give the assist to Dylan Larkin and goaltender John Gibson. Detroit is up 4-1. And they're going to knock off the defending Stanley Cup champions. Brad Marchand's going to eat a little ice on the way out the door. Oh, look out. Pellikka gets nailed. This nastiness. DeBrincat, Finney, and Larkin, your stars, and maybe they're not done yet. But that'll do it. 4-1 Red Wings.